Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Lucas, and today we're going to be doing something special. We're going to be creating an app, the same app using the same prompts side by side in two different tools. We're going to be using Lovable and we're going to be using Mocha. And my goal here is to test out who wins in terms of speed, in terms of design, and in terms of actual experience of me vibe coding. So yeah, at the end of the video, we'll see which tool does best. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And by the way, before we dive into today's video, I'd love to invite you guys to my Discord server. We are called the Creator Network. We're a bunch of different entrepreneurs, designers, developers from all around the world. And we get together and we do video calls every single weekday to talk about different tools, different topics, different challenges. So if you guys are interested in joining, link is down in the description below. So guys, this is the prompt that I'm going to be using for today's video to test on both tools. Build a dark, minimal website bookmarks manager with a flat design, no gradients, no shadows, monochrome with one accent color. It should have a backend to save, tag, and filter bookmark websites and integrate with an API. I didn't really say which one because I want the AI to kind of help me with that. To auto fetch each site's title, description, and favicon when a URL is pasted, and include an add bookmark model, a tag-based sidebar filter, and a clean grid view of saved sites. So we're gonna basically just select all of this. And over here I have Mocha, so getmocha.com, and I have lovable.dev, and I'm gonna basically just paste in the prompt over here, paste it in over here, and we're gonna submit the designs on both platforms, just like this. And right off the bat, Lovable asked me for a few things, complete backend and AI models out of the box. So over here, we can choose to ask each time or always allow. I'm going to click on always allow, and I'm going to click on allow over here. So it's going to allow that cloud for the backend. And right off the bat, after a minute and 14 seconds, it produced something already. Now I can go ahead and start clicking on this. I can click on design. I can click on dev. I can add a few things like a website. Let's add like lovable.dev and let's see what happens. Click on save bookmark. So let's add like a real http://www.lovable.dev. Click on save bookmark. And it seems to not save because it is still kind of, oh yeah, actually, as you can see over here, it has saved. So what it says here is we can start doing next steps. And this is something that I love from Mocha, and I've tried Mocha twice already on different projects, on two different projects. But what I love about Mocha is that it already starts getting, something ready, and then it gives you like suggestions on what to do next. So add database and API endpoints. So let's do that. Let's click on submit. And so it says that it's already ready. So now what we want to do is we want to do this connect UI to live data. Click on submit. And while we wait for this third step, Lovable just finished with their design. And I think now Mocha just finished with their fourth step. So now it's actually like connected to real data. So I can add something new and it kind of saves to the database. But let's try out what it does here in Lovable. I'm going to click on sign up and I'm going to sign up with my email. And we have to check my email address in order to kind of accept that. And so I accept it. So now I can click on here. And interestingly enough, we get a pretty similar design. I would say that this one is a little bit more of like a rugged design, and this one is more of like a rounded design. I can start adding tags over here. So I'm gonna, add some random website. Let's do, for example, Framer. I'm gonna do Framer. Or actually, let's just leave it like that. It automatically does it for us. Click on save. It doesn't give us a favicon. Let's see with this one. I'm gonna just paste in here. And this one does give us a favicon. It just doesn't create that, automatically create the description, but it creates a title. So I'm gonna, over here, we have that suggestion, add URL metadata auto fetch. So let's click on submit. And over here on the right side, I don't really have any suggestions as to what to do next. And this is something that like I said before, I love this from Mocha because you can run out of ideas, but Mocha kind of understands your project and just continues giving you discussion points as to what to do next. And down here, I'm going to click on add edit bookmark feature for Lovable, click on submit. And I can see that now it fetches from the URL and Lovable just finished with that. So Click on save, and now we get this. And now I'm asking Mocha to do the same thing to edit the bookmark. Let's go ahead and click on this to kind of see, all right, it's basically, you can't really edit the link, but you can edit these descriptions, the title and the description over here. And also in terms of UX, this one might be a little bit better because it's just kind of easier for the eye. You get the title over here. You have like a very standard approach, and you can actually search or filter out the different options. This one doesn't really have that, but down here we get the option to do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send that. And now we can edit the bookmark, and we can add different tags. So I can put like dev, for example, click on save change. I can click on dev, and now I can plus that, click on save change. And now we have this dev over here. And I want to try to do the same thing over here, tags. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing, but I have to click on space, I believe. Yeah, all right, perfect. I like how here the title kind of cuts away, and here it's pretty long. Maybe, you'd have to kind of edit this out, but that auto sync for the title is kind of long. And now what I want to do here is I want to click on the chat without making edits option, and over here the plan option, to kind of chat with the AI to see what types of implementations or edits we can do here to kind of make our site a bit better. Maybe we can ask it for other types of integrations. So I'm asking both of them at the same time. What other types of integrations can we add over here? And Mocha starts generating that: import, export, content enhancement, sharing and collaboration, automation, organization. Here it's AI powered features, import, export, content and media, sharing and productivity. Pretty much the same. Probably this voice and audio is one that's pretty interesting as well. And I'm also asking them which one is their favorite one in terms of usability and also like challenging to implement. And they both choose AI powered auto tagging. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to tell this one to add auto tagging, and I'm going to choose this down here, and I'm going to add auto tagging over here, remove the plan mode, click on submit. All right, now I'm going to start adding a new link to both of these. So over here, going to click on add. Over here, going to click on add as well. And we both get our, this generated. Perfect. Let's click on auto tag. And they're both using Google Gemini API key. So they're pretty much giving us very similar results. This one is actually giving me more tags. I'm going to click on technology over here, save bookmark, save. And I actually want to use Nano Banana Pro to kind of generate an image for each bookmark with the same type of style. So let's say like some type of miniature photography style or 3D render style. So I like this specific type of photography style. It's called like miniature faking. So we're going to click on copy, or actually we're just going to save this image. And over here, I'm going to just set the plan and chat mode on, and I'm going to add that image, add the media over here, click on insert, and do the same thing over here. So I'm just going to say for each bookmark, give the user the ability to generate a thumbnail for each link using Nano Banana Pro in the style of the attached image, which is this miniature faking photography style, and in black and white. So let's submit that for both of these. So it gave me a plan over here. I'm going to submit this, and we're waiting for Lovable over here. And Lovable basically gave me a plan that I have to kind of read through. So add a button on each bookmark, what you'll get, how it works. Technical details, it seems a little bit technical. I'm just going to click on approve blindly and see if this works out the way I want it to work out. And after around 2 minutes, Mocha basically got it done, and Lovable is still asking us to allow certain things. While Lovable is still building, I'm going to go ahead and try something out. Going to click on generate thumbnail, and generate thumbnail. And it's starting to generate certain things. Apple, as you can see over here. I'm going to bring in some more URLs, fetching the data. Perfect. Let's create auto tag. Let's just name this Webflow, for example. And let's say website builder, save bookmark. And let's click on generate thumbnail. And while this loads, I'm going to go over here and generate the thumbnail for this. And we already have our thumbnails ready over here. And I'm going to go ahead and try to generate the thumbnails for these two. So we have Apple and we have Framer. And I can go ahead and add Webflow and kind of generate everything over here. Strangely enough, it doesn't generate the description. That's weird. So let's click on this. Let's do no code, click on save. And again, let's try to generate that image. And we got an error with our app. So let's try to fix this. All right, now slowly we're also getting some designs over here. It still works. We get this nice miniature style. We get this Apple Store. We get this little Webflow store over here, and the same thing over here. Little Webflow desk, CMS and hosting, and we have this little Apple Store in the middle of the street. Very, very cute. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know down in the comments below. And like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.